We've been slaves. We've been free and we've been underpaid. We done been somebody's nigger, first-class cotton picker. Done been killed for wanting to read. Misunderstood for a good deed. Black mamas taking care of another mama's home. Working for a few dollars while her babies left all alone. Daddies born boys and stayed boys to the day they breathed their last breaths. Most of them wanted more. Ain't neither one of them could help themselves. None of what you're hearing took their pride. They just bent their backs so the next generation of black folks could ride. Now it ain't no cotton to pick. It ain't no other folks' babies to nurse. But the village is kind of sick. And the solutions done got worse. The houses are dilapidated where they once had pride. We boarded them up and went to the neighborhoods where we were once denied. Oh, and we stopped speaking to each other. We stopped calling and embracing like sisters and brothers. Meantime, our children got $200 shoes on their feet, stained with their classmates' blood running in the street. Oh, while the Reverend preached a sermon, and ain't nobody changed. The politician passed a bill, but things stayed the same. What happened to all the words that Grandmama prayed? They must have drowned in the water that we had to wade. They were worth keeping. They were worth believing. They're worth retrieving. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the meeting. M-A-G-A, making America great again. M-A-G-A, making America great. Hey, babe.
Yes.
You did RSVP the Ascot's party tonight, didn't you?
For the 10th time, honey, yes, I did.
Woo, fantastic. Hey. That guest list anything like it was the last time. Ain't no telling how many deals I'm gonna make tonight, baby.
Do we have to go tonight? I mean, I really don't want to.
I mean, what's wrong? Didn't you enjoy yourself the last time? I mean, everybody was talking about how you stole the show when you strolled into the room. In fact, I think I might have closed some of my deals because you was on my arm.
And that's the problem everywhere we go. We never go anywhere just to have fun and be ourselves, Jamal. With you, it's always a deal here, deal there, a deal everywhere.
A deal here, a deal there, a deal everywhere. What are you talking about?
You heard me. It makes me feel like I'm just a part of the props to help you close your deals.
Well, let me ask you something, Ash. You like this house? I think you called it your dream home. We look in the garage. Which car did you drive today? Was it the Maybach or was it the Benz? Jewelry stores ought to be coming to ask you to re-up on their platinum and gold and silver and rubies. Girl, you rolling like the Kardashians around here.
What do you want me to say? I'll admit it. I like nice things.
Nice things, Ash?
Yeah.
Nice things, really? No, nice things was when you were shopping at Saks Fifth Avenue. That's not the same thing as a week-long excursion to Paris.
But you told me that I deserve to live like royalty.
No buts. If you're gonna live like royalty,
Somebody's got to finance this kingdom. Guess who that is?
What?
King Jamal.
Oh, King Jamal.
King Jamal.
But can't we just relax sometimes? I mean, don't we have enough to maintain this lifestyle?
Well, I don't know about you, but I have no intention of ever going back and living like some common Negro. Listen, the only hood I want to come close to is the one on my custom Maserati. Listen, if you feel like you just need to relax and chill and well, you go find where that is, Ash. No, for me, I'm going to keep feeding this cow this green grass so that the milk will keep flowing. And baby, I'm going to try to get me some bees so I can get some honey to go with it.
But I really think that you have forgotten that your mama and my mama still live in the hood. My mama's at 917 Park Avenue, and your mama is at Jackson Avenue, 1017 if you forgot where she lives. They are still living in the bottom.
You know what, Ash?
What?
I can't believe you're going to act like I don't know where my folks live. Don't we go and visit them at least once or twice a year in the bottom?
Once or twice, Jamal. My mama is sick, Jamal, especially after Daddy died. I don't know, maybe it's because she's lonely. But I hate missing her birthdays and Mother's Days and even her invitations to come back to the church.
Church!
Jamal, that is not funny.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Mama never missed anything that we did, especially our birthdays. She used to bake us a cake and make our favorite meal. Lord, I miss those days.
Ash, you know I'm not trying to keep you from seeing your mother, baby. It's just that in my mind, it's like those gifts that we send in between time and holidays should keep her occupied. Besides, you always telling me about how the sisters are jealous at church about the outfit she be wearing.
I did tell you that, but my mama would rather have me sitting next to her in church than to have some new outfit that we sent her.
Listen, Ash, I'm gonna say this slow. The life that we're living doesn't have any room for going somewhere in some little church house, listening to some dude jump up and down, scream, spitting about some slave time religion.
I know you did. Jamal, do you not know that it was Jesus who got us through? Jesus. When my sister was sick with a fever and we thought she was gonna die, Jamal, it was him, Jesus, who got her through. And when he got laid off for a whole year and we didn't miss a meal, Jamal, it was Jesus who got us through that. It was him.
You know what? You can call it what you want. I call it hard work, sacrifice, and good luck. Yeah, I used to believe in your Jesus.
My Jesus.
Yeah. But every time I look for him, he was over there in them white folks' neighborhood helping them out. Yeah, so now, I'm just saying, your white Jesus might have did something for you, right? But he ain't done nothing for me. Besides that, them Negroes, if they read something other than their Instagram post, they know that Jesus was a man of color, according to Revelation.
Boy, I already knew that Jesus was a black man.
Oh, little Bible scholar. Tell me, how did you know that?
Because one time in a wedding, when the liquor ran out, he kept the party going by turning water into wine.
That's my type of brother.
And you are my type of brother. I love you for the way that you pulled yourself up from your own bootstraps. You graduated from George Washington Carver High School. You got right out of the hood and into Harvard.
Yeah, I did that. That's what I'm made of. Yes, I'm a good piece of leather, well put together. Yeah, and going to Harvard did some really good things for me, but the best thing I think was, putting me in touch with that ancestral research, that helped me trace my lineage.
That was some awesome information that they found, eh?
You doggone right it was. I mean, I always knew that I was bigger and brighter and better than what I saw.
Right.
That ancestral research helped prove what I thought.
And to know for a fact that your great-great-great-great-granddaddy was brave and bold enough to escape from his slave master in broad daylight. I mean, slaves who even thought about escaping did it at night under the cover of darkness.
Yeah, that's because they wasn't made from the same thing as my great-granddaddy. He was like, man, this ain't right. Hey, slave master, get your hoe. Get your own cotton. I'm up out of here.
That is brave. That's more than brave. That is
no doubt about
brash. And wait a minute, didn't he leave the plantation And went downtown?
Yeah, went downtown Dorchester, Maryland. Listen, and walked into the store and saw that plantation owner. And he tried to catch my granddad.
Well, what happened?
He tried to get this old black slave woman, right? Tried to get her to stop my granddad. When my granddad saw him, he went to running, right? Granddad was too fast. So the plantation owner, he picked up a 2-pound piece of steel and threw it at my granddad. Missed it. Hit that old woman square in the head. Knocked her out cold.
So the old slave woman took the blow for your great-great-granddaddy.
What? No, she took the blow for her own slow behind. She should have been moving like my great-granddad was. Listen, when it's time to move, it's time to move. God for us all and every man for himself.
I wonder what happened to that old woman. It seemed like that 2-pound piece of steel, oh, it would have hurt her so bad.
I ain't got time to be worried about that. Truth is, I really don't even give a... I'm just saying that, you know, because my great-granddaddy got away, our kids are living their best life.
Yeah.
You're living your best life. And I know I'm living that life. Listen, that old slave woman probably ended up, I don't know, being somebody's nanny or a cook or something like that. Did that till she died.
Can you imagine? I mean, that old slave woman going through all of that? My God, Jamal. Lord, I am so glad that your granddaddy got away. He was smart enough to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why you're so motivated.
Yeah.
It's in your DNA.
Yeah.
It's in you to be successful.
Yeah.
And rise to the top.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, and I want our kids to experience that same type of success. Yeah, I want them to know if they study hard and if they work hard, that they can make it. And I don't want them to get contaminated by none of them ghetto hood rats either. Right now, here's the thing, is that I want them to be able to know that they don't owe anybody. Once they make it, they ain't got to go back and help nobody that couldn't figure out how to make this American thing work for them.
Well, darling, you are a mover and a shaker, and quite a handsome mover and shaker, I might add.
You know what to say. You know why you say that, Queen?
Why?
Because it's true.
Oh, Lord. Mr. Monroe, there are a lot of things that can be said about you.
Yeah.
But modesty isn't one of them.
Well, all I got to say to that is you must like the flavor. In fact, there's a lot of people that like putting my flavor in their mix.
Your flavor? Oh, like getting an invitation to the Scott's grand opening for their new high-rise tonight, huh?
You know, Ash, I'm gonna just say it like this. When you're rich, you handsome and intelligent, people invite you to a lot of things. Like these Negroes tonight. Right? Invited me to this meeting. I really don't know anything about something about helping the African American community.
Well, with you being as successful as you are, I guess these people think that you have all the answers.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. They don't want to hear the truth the way I gotta tell it. The truth from Malik Jamal Monroe is hard to swallow.
Well, babe, haven't you said that you always thought that you should be a leader in the community?
You were doggone right. And if I was a leader, I'm telling you the first thing I'd do is get these thugs, right, to go get spayed and neutered until they can learn how to keep their troublemakers in their pants so that they can learn how to raise a child.
Jamal, do you think all of what's going on with these young kids is all their fault?
Oh, Ash, it's probably enough fault to go around. All I know is this. Every time I look up on TV, I see some angry, dreadhead, pants sagging, wannabe Tupac getting in a police car with handcuffs on. You know that the prison population is 55% African American. We don't even make up 14% of the population of the United States.
But Jamal, how do you think that happened? These are somebody's babies. I mean, 1 minute they're in diapers and the next they're killing each other?
All I know is I don't want none of them to come near my daughters. I know if they do, they'd rather the Ku Klux Klan get hold of their good for nothing behind than to do me.
Look, I think if you just get a few of your prominent friends together and mentor some of these boys, it would make a huge difference in their lives.
Mentor? Yes! You know good and well I came up in the hood. I didn't have no mentors. Ain't nobody got time to be going in and out of the hood. We working out here. What you want me to do, get shot?
No, Jamal, that is not what I want. You know better than that. I love you. All I was saying is that if you just get a few of your friends together and
listen, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you about this, baby. Listen, We give to the United Negro College Fund. We give to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We give to the March of Dimes. And some more stuff.
And I guess that's enough.
You doggone right, it's enough. I work hard to try to make this life good for us. I'm not some do-nothing Negro. And I'm gonna tell them folks at this meeting that same thing tonight too, because I hope they're not looking for me to, just write some checks, because, giving away free stuff, that is not my forte.
Oh, look at there. Well, children, here I'm is. I've been on this here journey a mighty long time. I done seen more days that felt like midnight. And ooh, these stormy days done flooded most of the hope I'd ever thought I'd grab hold of. But by the grace of the good Lord above, through these dark nights and these storms, us found a way. Us walked when us could. Sometimes us ran. Oh, Lord have mercy. Us had to crawl. Us was out of crawling on us knees to get away from Master and them hungry bloodhounds. Or us was on us knees praying to sweet Jesus. Twisted two of them. These old knees, my Lord, they done rolled on down to the white meat. But us kept a coming. Cause us knowed deep in our hearts that there wasn't no human being made to be treated like no savage beast. And I knowed I'd be satisfied dying, running toward freedom, than living like a coward, thinking about freedom till I die. Yes, that's why Mama's here. I had to come and see. I see what's going on with my peoples. And what I see is just reach down inside me and snatch my guts out. But me know it ain't too late. It ain't too late, chillin', to get some of that soul back. It ain't too late to reach back and grab some of that faith. Some of that boldness, and some of that black soul, and a whole lot of love that God put on the inside of peoples with this here skin color like mine. We's God's people's chillin'. We's ain't no stealers, and we's ain't no keys. We's is builders. We's is climbers. Oh, my Lord, and we's is seals. Babies, we's oak tree strong. We's as deep as the ocean and as tall as a mountain. Ain't nobody could hold us down if we choose to get up. I knows what I was talking about. Yes, the whole universe, babies, sits on colorful lap. How come? 'Cause us the ones who sat in that chair first. That's why Mama had to come here. Soon as I heard us was having this meeting, I knowed I had to be here. Now let mama tell y'all this, and you better listen to me. We was born to show everybody how to love one another. That's why it's here. Yes, we was born. Listen, the only ways our lot can be cut out is we's the ones who put the light out. But as long as there's a flicker in the hearts of us colored peoples, oh my Lord, there's a flame just waiting to be stirred. That's why I had to come here. I had to see how I could help my children get the doggone senses back in these heads. That's why they calls me the general. Me led them once, and I's played my parts to free us again. See, the first time it was us bodies. We was chained and we was shackled. But this time, it's us minds. Babies, I don't think you heard me. The first time, it was us bodies. Lord, chained and shackled and beaten. But this time, it's us minds. Oh, it made me think about the song we used to sing. Sweet Lord, sweet child, we are coming for to carry me. Oh, sweet Lord God, sweet child, we are coming for to carry me. Sing with me, babies. Sweet Lord, sweet child, that's good. Coming for to carry me. Oh Lord, sweet Lord, my God, sweet child, we are coming for to carry me. I bet y'all know this part. I look over Jordan, and what did I see? That's it. Coming for to carry me. Oh, see, this what us used to sing when us wanted to get away from us and didn't want them to know what they was talking about. Come on. Coming for to carry me. Oh, that's it. One more time, babies. Sweet Lord, oh, sweet child, we are. That's it. Coming for to carry me. Oh, Lord, sweet Lord. Oh, yes, God. Sweet child, we are. Coming for to carry me. Oh, Jesus, yes, God.
Mother,
Oh, look at that.
Mother, that chariot has brought our people a long ways from the shores of our beautiful motherland down through the slave masters' whipping fields and the hanging trees down to right now.
Yeah, Booker T. or should I say Professor Washington? Oh, baby, it's a mighty good to see you, son.
Oh.
How's you doing?
Well, you know more glad to see me than I am to see you.
Oh, my.
What would this meeting be without our Moses being at the table?
Oh, well, son, listen at this here. I's mighty glad to be at this meeting.
Okay.
Yes, I is. But is you want to know something? I's rather be somewhere sitting in my chair, singing me a song, soothing my own nerves. Yes, I would.
Yes. Mother, I too have thought the journey of our people be further down the road
Oh,
with
my
what there has been given to work with.
and the price that has been paid.
Oh, yes.
You know, and I know there's a tremendous deficit left on these books.
Oh, look at here, son. Look, this here road is a longer.
Tell me.
Yes, it is. And it's a rocker one. Oh, it goes up with a steep climb. And it can come on down with a deep dive. It goes round some sharp curves. And every now and then, it smooths on down. Yes, it do. But see, listen here. The rocks ain't the problem. No. Going up and coming down them there hills ain't the problem.
What you're going to tell us is the sharp curves what challenges our navigating?
Oh, no, son, no. Listen, the problem for us peoples and any human being is that smooth part of the road.
Now, Mother, you must explain this to me.
Oh, okay, well, I'll tell you like this here. Okay, listen. When the road gets rough, you got to stay on the watch night and day. Oh, yes, because you don't know if some big holes or some big rocks just might be in your way. Listen, babies, climbing a mountain takes everything you got. Every step is counted. Yes, it is. And coming down that steep mountain make you have to hold on faster. Yes, you got to hold on tight because it might take you faster than you want to go. Yes. See, the smooth part of the road, babies, the easy road, it'll fool you. It'll have you thinking all your climbing days is over. Yes. That smooth part of the road, it'll have you thinking that ain't no more rocks and ain't no more holes in the road. So you don't need nobody who done been on that road to help you navigate. Oh, yeah, you hear me? That smooth part of the road, it'll fool you. It'll have you thinking that you done made it home. When truth be told, you listen, Booker?
Yes.
Truth be told, your journey's just done started.
Oh, that is a quite interesting analogy. I must admit, I never thought of it that way. But as I hear you, I am moved to conclude the smooth roads brings us here today.
Oh, son, and what us gonna do here today is we's gonna talk about how the good Lord then brought us through rocky roads and the mountains. Yes, it did. Because he kept us in the sunshine. Because us got a few blessings don't mean we forget about how he kept us in the rain. And what I want to do is tell the peoples when they come through these here doors.
Yes, Mother.
Just like us needed one another to escape in the middle of the night from master to freedom, us needs one another to keep going. Yes.
Mother, I can tell this meeting is going to bring forth so much answer and much needed directions. Your observation is on point.
Oh, sure.
I must certain that all me and my colleagues will all concur.
Who did it?
I got it, Mother. I got it. Oh, hello.
Oh, my
Is that who I think it is?
Look at that.
Oh, come on in. Oh, Mother, look who has arrived.
Yes,
one of the greatest women of all ages. Dr. Martin Luther King's wife, Mrs. Coretta Scott King. Oh.
Well, hello to you, Professor Washington. It is such an honor to meet you and to greet you and the other Negroes at this meeting. My husband couldn't make it, but sent me on his behalf. I truly hope that my input would add to the success of this meeting.
Oh, Mother, look who has arrived.
Oh, Lord, us ain't never met. But I knows you by the spirit. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Oh, baby, you's as beautiful as any queen. Oh, Lord. Babies, listen. Put your hands together for Mrs. Coretta Scott King. Yeah, look at her. Don't she look so good?
Yes, ma'am, and I have no doubt as to who you are.
Oh.
Oh, what an honor it is to be in your presence.
Oh, my sugar.
You set the pace for all us women, Miss Harriet.
Well, thank you, baby.
Yes, Sister King, you and I both share the same sentiment. We owe so much to Mother Tubman and her generation.
Yes.
It's quite evident her and her contemporaries are the foundation that every Negro in these United States stand on.
Yes.
Well, children, listen to this. Listen at this here. See, God put some folks here to start a thing. You hear me? You listen? Okay. And then he put some more folk here to make sure things keep going.
Yes.
Now, use either a starter or use a finisher. Oh, I don't have to ask nobody. No, I don't. I know this right here. Y'all listen?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all's is finishers. Yes, it is. Yes, y'all is.
Oh,
y'all get the
Mother.
things done.
I can tell you now, if Martin would have had you on his team back there in the 1960s in Birmingham, that mean old Bull Corner would not have had a chance.
Oh, baby, you say you wish I was back there with your husband in Birmingham.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, ma'am. You would have been a great asset to the movement with your fearless heart and deep commitment.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all listen at this here, baby. Listen. Didn't that Bull Corner have a lot of hell in him?
Oh, yes, ma'am. There's no doubt about that.
Well, y'all wouldn't have wanted Mother there. You wouldn't have wanted Mother there. I tell you that right now.
Why is that, Mother?
Cause I'd have knocked that hell out of him. Yes, I would have knocked him out. I would have got him.
Well, Mother, Martin was raised to respect his elders.
I reckon so.
But I'm pretty sure that's one time he would have turned his head.
I bet. Well, but believe me this, listen. It does my heart's good to see that us colored peoples done finally got sick and tired of the ways us acting in this here world. Now, is you tired, babies? I say, is you tired, babies? All right, now listen, us ain't no heathens. Us comes from places where us had pride.
Yes.
And us was proud.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I want to tell everybody. Us got to stop acting the ways us acting.
Yes.
Because Lord knows us better than that.
Yes.
Us is kings and queens.
Yes.
Yes, us is.
Mother, I would like to advance the idea through regaining our pride and recapture our sense of royalty.
Oh, yes.
We shall reunite the souls of the Negro.
See, that right there, what I was talking about.
Yes.
Us got to stop this here nigga foolery.
Yes.
Did you hear me? Us got to stop it. We's gonna get us wings back at this here meeting.
Yes.
And when us get done talking things over heart to heart, us gonna make a plan. All right now. And then us gonna take that plan and we gonna give it to y'all.
Yes.
And y'all's gonna follow it out.
Yes.
Can you do that for me, baby?
Yes.
All right now, that sounds good.
This is a brand new day for Negroes. Let this meeting marks the journey of reuniting the souls.
Yes. It's quite obvious to me, Mother and my dear brother, that we represent torchbearers.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And the people to join the panel, torchbearers as well.
Oh, my.
And with the room full of torchbearers in the auditorium, I feel a change in the atmosphere.
Oh, dog. This here meeting been a long time a coming.
Yes, ma'am.
But it done arrived. Yes, it has. Listen. We's gonna come here and we's got to say some things that's gonna be strong enough.
Yes.
It got to be strong enough to break the chains off of the mind, off the ears, off the eyes and the hearts of us children.
Oh,
you got to listen, babies.
Mother, I concur. Your record proves you have the key to unlock chains.
Oh, there, I like that there.
Yes.
It makes me think about them words your husband used to say. You know them real good words, them words that say, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we gonna be free at last. Oh, God, that made me feel so good. I think us need to say that together.
Okay, Mother.
Y'all can say that with us? Y'all ready? Let's do it. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. We gonna be free at last.
That's good.
Yes. Jesus. That's real.
Oh, thank you,
God will be
Lord.
so pleased.
Yes.
Yes, that's real good.
Ooh. Oh, Lord. What is that?
Is that who I think it is?
Ooh.
Oh, Mrs. Harriett Tubman.
Oh, Lord.
What a pleasure it is to meet you.
Look at that.
Professor Booker T. Washington.
Oh.
What an honor it is to meet you.
Oh my.
And now what can I say about you, Mrs. Coretta Scott King? What an honor it is to meet you. I am beyond honored to meet the three of you at this great meeting.
Oh, ain't she just the cutest thing? Oh, baby, come back over here. Come here to mother.
ma'am, Mother.
Come get
Yes,
mother.
ma'am.
Ooh, that's good. Yes.
Yes.
Babies, put your hands together for Mrs. Michelle Obama. Oh, look at that.
First Lady Obama. What a mountainous expression of God's faithfulness you
Yes, it
represent.
is.
Saying that you are a blessing is a gross understatement. You are by far, and I mean by far, the classiest. I mean the classiest First Lady to ever grace the White House.
Yes. First Lady Obama, I am indeed treasured to meet you here today. And without a doubt, I am greatly anticipate your perspective and your presidential insight here today.
Why, thank you so much, Professor Washington. Mother Tubman, Mrs. King, I am so glad to be here. Barack wish he could have come, but prior obligations made it impossible for him to be here today.
Yes.
But he sent his next best choice, and I'm glad he did.
Yes.
All right now, babies, listen. All this here talking and meeting and greeting and things is real sweet. It's real sweet. Come here, let me tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
But if my eyes is telling me correct,
Yes, ma'am.
it look like it about time to get this here thing started.
I'm not quite certain,
yes.
but it was my understanding there would be 6 representatives from the Negro community participating in this dialogue.
Well, that blessed it. That might be true.
Yes.
But this thing was told to say it's gonna start at 7 and 70 tears.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, us got 4. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody knows, the general knows that when it's time to move,
Yes, ma'am.
it's time to move.
Yes, ma'am.
All right now, babies, y'all going on and sit over there at the table. Y'all got some folders. This got your names on it, okay? Now listen, daughter, let me tell you. If your husband was here, I'd get him to say the prayer. But since he can't, can you say it for us?
I certainly will,
All
Mother.
right, thank you, baby. All right, now let's go on over here and have a tea. You gonna sit right here with mother.
Okay.
Us gonna be, yes, you right there. That's your spot. Okay now. Okay. Oh, you so sweet, baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, let me rest these old bones. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus.
Will y'all bow your heads?
Yes.
Will y'all bow your heads also? Our dear Heavenly Father, the one who flung the stars throughout the universe with one hand,
Oh, yes.
while hewing out the valleys with the other.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord God.
Jesus.
God who inhaled and with the same dirt formed Adam
Yes.
and exhaled the breath of life into him.
Yes, God.
Yes.
Precious Father, we are gathered here today,
Thank you, Jesus.
seeking your face for divine wisdom,
Yes.
that, in hopes that you will give us the strategy
Yes.
to reclaim our God-mindedness.
Hallelujah, God.
Oh, great
Hallelujah.
architect.
Yes.
We need the blueprint to rebuild our families and our homes.
Yes, God.
Give us the blade to cut back the flesh of pride, haughtiness,
Yes.
and selfishness.
Hallelujah.
Oh, Heavenly Father,
Oh.
Daddy,
Give me this title. Ooh, give me this
once
title.
again, instruct us on how to rebuild our families.
Families is good.
God, anoint each of us at this table, Lord God, and the ones to come to do the work you have called us to do.
Let us do
Yes.
Teach us how to receive every blessing
Teach us, Lord.
and teach us how to redistribute.
Yes.
In the name of Jesus the Christ, everybody say amen.
Amen. Oh, baby, that was good. Yes. Let them, yes.
Mrs. King, I have always been touched by your husband and his powerful voice. But right here today, it is quite evident that you two are one. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, First Lady Obama. All that we are is by the grace of God. We are honored by him, and we are deeply indebted by other great warriors such as Marcus Garvey, John Brown, Frederick Douglass, Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, and 1,000 more.
Oh, that's good. Now let us get this here thing started.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now, the first thing I want to say is I am mighty glad to see every one of y'all.
Yes,
I'm glad to see y'all too. Thank y'all for coming. Yes, thank you. Every one of y'all that stood tall. Yes, you did. And Mother knows that all the peoples who came over here on them ships to this here foreign land and gave everything they had and got not a jot for day's labor, they be proud of what you done too. Wow. Yes,
Thank
they
you,
would.
Mother. Thank you.
But it's a shame. It's a body shame that Mother can't say that by all the colored folk. Oh, but it's okay, because starting today, us gonna make some corrections.
Yes.
And with the help of the good Lord, us gonna get our souls relit.
Yes.
Yes. And at this time, it is with great pleasure that I turn this here meeting over to a great lady sitting at this here table. Yeah, she represents the greatest move in the 20th century. Put your hands together again, babies, for Mrs. Coretta Scott King. Yeah, come on now, come on.
Yes. Honor. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome, baby. Oh, bless that baby. Yes.
On behalf of my colleagues here at this table, we are indeed humbled to be in your presence and under your guidance.
Oh, baby.
And we have no doubt that this meeting will be fruitful and everything that we share will call us to rise up in unity.
Oh, right, yes.
And although I feel like I'm the baby here in this group, I have no idea why the Lord blessed me to be here today. But I am glad that he did.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to encourage every age group that is here this afternoon to just ask yourself a question.
Listen, baby.
What is my reasonable service?
Everyone at this table is tremendously blessed by our divine creator.
Yes.
To whom much is given, much is required.
That is correct.
We must treat our lives as we truly believe Black Lives Matter.
Oh, that's good.
Indeed.
Thanks y'all again for being here. Now listen, us gonna first say this. I know us missing some more representatives, but
Yes, ma'am.
us ain't gonna wait no longer.
That's right.
No. See, I want to first say the problem that I see. I want to first start there. The main problem that I see with us peoples
What is that,
is
Mother?
us don't care nothing about family no more. No, us don't. And the good Lord knows us ain't caring a holler and a law for nobody else. But that's hard for Mother to understand because of what us had to endure when us was slaves.
Yes.
Don't nobody knows what it feels like to have your babies took from you and sold on a slave block.
Wow.
Oh, and then you don't know where they been sold or, Lord, if they still alive. You don't know.
Mother, I have two daughters, Sasha and Malia.
Yes.
And Barack and I love them dearly. And just the thought of them being taken away from us and sold and us not knowing where they are, that just, the thought breaks my heart.
Yes.
Whether it's Malia, whether it's Sasha, or anyone else's children.
And that right there, baby, that's what they's done to us.
My.
They didn't care. They didn't care what else was doing. If they weren't taking them, they was raping them. Men's and women's. Yes. They didn't care nothing about destroying us families. As a matter of factly, look like they enjoyed it. Yes, because all they seemed to care about was they's king.
Mother, by king, you must be referring to cotton.
That's all. That's all they cared about was some old dad blasted cotton. They had us working in the field from the sun time go up until the sun come down. That's all they cared about.
Now, General,
That's all.
how did our people deal with this situation as a whole? How did you maintain?
It was hard, son. It was hard.
Oh.
But when us got freed, us went looking and searching all over for us families. Daughters was looking for mamas and papas was looking for sons. Just searching all over these here United States. Just to get us families back, because that's all us wanted was us families back together.
Wow.
Lord.
Oh, Mother. As I share with you, I am overwhelmed that God Almighty and my husband gave me the blessed privilege to sit here at this table with you, Professor Washington and Mrs. Obama.
Yes.
The very picture of us sitting here represents a sincere desire to rectify the ills of the disease of the African American community.
Yes, Lord.
And make no mistake about it. Us coming together and putting aside our selfish ambitions for a common goal of good represents the same spirit we brought over from our motherland.
Oh, and now those you gonna understand what us got to do
Yes,
to
ma'am.
get us doggone senses back in us heads.
Yes.
So us can stop killing one another.
Yes.
Like us hunting in the woods. Don't you know that's what you're doing, babies? Every time I think about my babies, mother and they brothers or sisters, Lord, I think about my peoples that I seen hanging from the trees. All cause me and old master wanna teach his slaves a lesson.
Jesus.
And I think about those 9 million that came over on them ships and they died. Now master ain't got to do it for us, cause us doing it to ourselves.
Yes.
Mother, are you saying the killing that we're seeing in the black community is something that you guys didn't experience during slavery?
Baby, us love one another. Oh, baby, us care for one another.
Yes.
Us helped and needed one another.
Wow.
Now, the only times you heard of a slave killing another slave is when master wanted them 2 slaves to fight to death. All so he could have some entertainment.
Wow.
Lord.
Well, Mother, in your opinion, please tell all of us, what do you think has caused us to even be in this condition, turning on one another?
First of all, what I sees breaks this here hearts of mine so. Cause I'd have thought that what us been through would have been enough to keep the color folk sticking together till the good Lord Almighty come back home. Oh, it should have been enough.
The shame of the whole matter, General, is number one.
Oh,
Your generation gave everything you had to break the chains of slavery.
yes.
And I believe without a shadow of doubt that it took unshakable faith
Oh, my Lord.
and belief in God. Number 2, you had to have an unprecedented will to survive.
Oh, my, yes, that's good.
And number 3, no other generation had a hunger and thirst to learn like yours.
Oh,
like a baby craving for its mother's breast.
Oh.
Your generation grasped every opportunity to learn to read, to write, and to learn.
Yes.
My. Sister Coretta, that is a magnificent observation. I witnessed firsthand the burning desires of the former slaves' children they had possessed. Right after the war was over, former slaves came from all over the country and organized over 3,000 learning institutions.
Oh my. But the truth of the matter is, and I'm sure everyone here will agree with me, that only thing we care about now is the next dollar.
Oh, but don't they know that it's more blessed to give than to receive?
I wish, Mother, I wish.
I ain't never had much in my life. But when I did get a little something, the Lord told me to build a place for the folk who couldn't look after themselves. And that's what I did. Yes, I did.
Now, Mother Tubman, I read years ago where you were actually in dispute with the U.S. government about compensation that you felt you were entitled to when you worked as a spy during the Civil War.
Yes.
Is that what you did with your money?
Yes, baby. All's my life, God told me to look after the folk who couldn't look after themselves. And as far as that money thing goes, well, look, I look at it like this here. If an eye's got a dime, and my stomach's are halfway full, but my brother or my sister's stomach just a growling, then that dime belongs to them. Yes, it does.
Quite frankly, General,
it belongs to them.
That's how my students was able to attend our great Tuskegee. They came from near and far, most from poverty beyond your imagination.
Oh, my Lord.
The things that my students and others that went to schools at Tuskegee did not have. Well, please let me allow to tell you all. They had a burning desire to teach so they could go out to the world to help others with it.
You hear this, babies?
Yes, my dear colleagues and mother. Hey, the students had a fire in their eyes.
Yes.
It was intense enough to set the world on fire with hunger to learn and to teach.
Yes. And that's exactly why Barack wanted me to come here today. See, Barack and I, we had parents that valued education.
Oh, my Lord.
They made it a priority for us.
Yes.
And so that's why we had no choice but to strive for knowledge. And he asked me to come here today and come to this meeting and just to encourage each of you to go out and stir up the gift of relighting the flame of education.
Yeah, babies.
And you know, it's just like I said in my book.
Oh, she got the book?
Yes, ma'am, I have a book. It's called Becoming.
That's good.
And it's also sold over 10 million copies. No. Yes, thank you all.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's good.
But as I was saying, Mother, in my book, and I can just tell you all, especially the young people, I want you all to be encouraged. I want you all to know that you belong.
Listen to that.
That you matter.
Yes.
I don't want you all to be afraid.
Yes.
When you go out, be focused. Be determined.
Yes, God.
Be hopeful.
That's good.
And most of all, be empowered.
Yes.
Be empowered with a good education.
Yeah, baby, that is good. That was good. Yes, sugar, that was good.
Mrs. Obama, Mr. President is so right. My dear friends, we must take this message and put it in the effects of every house.
That's right.
My house.
Yes.
Your house. The church house. The school house. The little house. Even the dope house and even the shot house.
Everybody's house, yes.
We must reestablish a culture of learning that our people once took great pride in having. Mother.
Yes, son.
Will you not concur? That education is one of the primary keys to get our people back on track of a place of dignity and success.
Oh, Professor, listen. I done freed a whole lot of folk. I done freed a whole lot of folk with the help of the good Lord. And some good folk, colored and white.
Yes.
Yes, sir, Professor. Me done a whole lot of things, but the one thing that I regret.
What's that,
Mother?
Oh, Lord Jesus, is that I ain't never learned to read nor write. but it's been the help of the North Star and the good Lord that done lead and guided me all this here way. And if us gonna make it from here, if us gonna get home, that's the way us got to do it.
Yes.
Every generation got to do better than the last.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Mother, you are truly sounding like the Moses who led the 2.5 million Israelites out of Egypt, headed to the promised land.
Yes, God. Yes, God. Daughter, listen. And ours can't give up until us get everybody back on track.
Yes.
Now listen at me here, babies. This here Underground Railroad got one more time to run.
Yes.
Can you help me, Chili? Can you do it for me? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Lord. What?
Excuse me.
I'm not sure.
Is this a place where it's supposed to be some kind of meeting about how to help African American folks get ahead in life?
And my dear son, who are you?
I am Malik Jamal Monroe Esquire. Yeah, and I'm about to be some Malik Jamal Monroe about here if I'll get some answers real soon. Listen, me and my wife just came from a powerful meeting to get here today. Yeah, I mean...
Well, now, my young brother, we are merely inquiring as to who you are.
Yes.
As you can see, we are in a very important meeting.
Very important.
Important meeting. Well, they told me it was gonna be a meeting of movers and shakers. I'm looking at some like a Geritol convention. I'm just saying, all these old folks up here, man. What am I supposed to get out of this?
Excuse me, young fella. Now you must be the man and his wife that's supposed to be here on this here panel to share with these here peoples how to be successful in the 21st century.
And ma'am, what is your name?
Well, ours be Harriett Tubman.
Well, Mrs. Harriett Tubman, you probably don't understand this, but I'm a very important man. My time is valuable and it's limited.
Okay, then.
I just left a very powerful meeting where bank accounts get bigger with every handshake to come up here. So forgive me, I apologize for being late, but as you can see, we are here now.
Duh.
For free, I might add.
Oh,
For free.
So you will forgive me.
My dear young brother.
okay.
If you would, may I please say this?
What? If I didn't know better, I'd say you was Michelle Obama.
Yes. You do look like the first lady.
Well, that's quite a compliment.
Oh, okay, now listen, young man. Us glad that you could be here with us. We's is. Now see, this here meeting is serious, and you're supposed to be on time. Tell them, babies, they're supposed to be on time. Yes. That's it right there. Now can you come on around here and sit on down somewhere?
We might.
Okay. No. I'm not.
Well,
Yes.
Okay.
you know.
Look,
Well, you did just tell her
I
that
got
you
some-
were a very busy man.
I got some answers. I got some answers for you.
You do?
Yeah, I got some answers for you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go sit over here and see if I can help y'all. And here's this. We just need some new ideas. We need new ideas. We need new concepts, and we get rid of these old ideas, right? And if y'all listen to me, we can change some things.
Change some things. Is he looking at us for that? Or is
I don't know. Go ahead. What you gonna say, baby?
As I was about to say, my dear young brother,
Yes.
you know, we are extremely proud of you and your great success.
Yes.
And it's quite obvious that you are proud of yourself.
Nope, I'm not proud.
But from a woman who has witnessed the success of one of the most successful African American men ever, I want to just impress upon you to know that when you are low, it's not about how high you can go, but it's more so how low you can go when you think you are high.
Oh, that's good.
to you, Brother Jamal, and your lovely wife, Ashley, for joining us at this great meeting.
Yes.
I'm glad you decided to take a seat. I'm Booker T. Washington.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, young man, we are pleased that you and your beautiful wife can grace the audience with your presence and insight.
Oh, Miss King! Miss King, come here. Wait a minute. This is Coretta Scott King. Right. Hey. Take a picture. Hold on, get this right here. We finna go on Instagram.
Oh,
right?
Lord
We
Jesus.
finna go viral. Right there. Right there. Take that picture right there.
Hey.
Now you listen here, young man. I done had just about enough of your nigga foolery. I just can't take it no more.
Mother.
No, we's a mighty glad to have you at this here meeting. Yes, no doubts about that with all us old folk.
Yes.
Yes. And we could use your insight to these here problems
Yeah, like I
going
said,
on in the community.
I got it.
Can you please sit yourself down?
Okay, listen, yeah. All right, so if we'll go ahead and change the way we do things. See, the thing about it is, them old folks' ideas y'all got, right? I don't mean no disrespect, but they can't help us in 2019.
Now listen. Us know that things be changing. Us know that things change. Now some things, they's not old. They need to be held on to.
That's right.
Yes, they do. They's not old. They's the foundation.
Yeah.
And you need some.
That's right.
You need some.
Things like what? I mean, tell me what kind of your dinosaur ideas gonna help us in 2019?
Oh, no. One thing I'ma tell you is this. What you need to hold on to is God's unchanging hand. Everybody needs to have Jesus in their lives, children.
Yes.
Oh, and the next thing us need to hold on to is families.
Yes.
Us got to have a mama and a papas raising us chillins. Oh, boy, listen to me when I talk to you. Don't you never forget this here. Don't you ever forget. Us needs to be working together, loving each other, caring about one another. That's what's gonna make this here world a beautiful place. Yes, it is.
Now, tell me what that got for my folks. Nothing. Right. All your good Jesus-loving, Sunday church thumping, they ended up on one accord. Broke. No, mother. I owe my ancestor one thing. That's to get out here and get this cheese and stack this paper.
Oh.
Well, Jamal, do you think that your repayment to our ancestors is that you live this lifestyle of plenty?
Why, yes, that's why we got on those boats to come over here in the first place.
My God.
Oh, Lord
My brother, surely you're not implying that our slaves made a voluntary trip to this country?
Come on, Sister King. You heard Kanye.
Kanye.
Slavery was a volunteer thing. It was a choice.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, things I ever hear no foolishness like I hear is coming from your mouth. Lord, every slave that was brung over here, they made the choice all right.
Yes.
Their choice was to live.
Yes.
Their choice was to live like a human being.
Now, I know my history. Now. I studied at Harvard. Right now, and besides that, my great-grandfather, great-great-great-great-grandfather,
Yes.
he was a slave, and he made up his mind to escape.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Tell them about your great-grandfather and how strong he was.
Yeah, so let me tell you.
Tell us.
So in broad daylight, one day he decided, he was in Dorchester County, Maryland, decided he was gonna get out of slavery. Just up and left, went downtown, saw that old slave on the plantation owner try to catch him.
Did?
Sure did. Walked into the store, all right, and the plantation owner saw him and told his old slow black slave woman, to hold my granddad. Granddad was too fast, so he got to running. The plantation owner, that white devil, picked up a 2-pound piece of steel and threw it at my granddad.
Wow. He did.
Missed it. Hit that old black slave woman in the head. Knocked her out cold.
Oh, Lord. I wonder if she ever got over that blow.
Well, I ain't got time to figure all that out. All I know is, because my granddaddy got away and knew how to take care of himself, I'm here today.
And that's what this about? You just try to take care of yourself? Oh, my Lord. People done died on slave ships.
Yes, mother.
God.
Here we go.
People done died from masters' whips.
Yes.
Oh, people done died hanging from trees.
Yes.
Yes, mother.
Mamas didn't have their babies snatched out of their arms and don't know where they be.
Yes. Yes.
And you want to tell mother that it's all about yourself?
Listen, that was then. This is now. Dad, you can't go back and keep living that stuff over and over and over again. These people know what I'm talking about. Look at Jay-Z. Look at Beyonce. Look at P. Diddy. They out there getting their paper like I'm getting my paper. This is what America is about. We making America great again with the attitude that we need to have.
Well, all I know is this. I led over 600 out of the hell of slavery on that underground railroad to freedom. And boys, you knows what?
What, mother?
I could have freed more if and they know they was slaves.
You mean to tell me it was somebody that was a slave back then that didn't know they was a slave? How in the world is that?
It's the same way it is now. The people's got the chains on their minds and don't even know it.
Yes, mother.
Yes.
They's either selfish like you, or they's just too scared, which in whatever ways it is. If that's the ways you want to live, then yous ain't good for nothing but the graveyard.
Good evening to the distinguished panel. On behalf of all of us here at the Cahoma Community College, I want to thank you for this eye-opening meeting. I know I have heard some things that will not allow me to leave here the same.
Yes.
My question to Jamal, do you think we can be successful without the help of others? Don't you think we need the village?
Well, first of all, let me put it to you like this. I told you about how my great-grandfather escaped from slavery. Now, if he had not, then I wouldn't be here today. And I know you'll agree with that, Mother.
I sure would agree with you, son. but if in that old, slow, colored woman had to move faster, then your grandpappy would have got hit in the head instead of me.
Oh my God.
What? Instead of you?
That's what I said.
Mother Tubman, you said Jamal's grandfather would have been hit in the head instead of you?
Yes, baby. That's what I said. Listen, I be's the one standing in that store when your pappy showed up. See, babies, y'all don't know. I was already a free woman. Yes, I was. I was in that store, and that plantation man, he told me to grab him, and I ain't moved no motion. No, I didn't. Oh, the man got so mad, Lord Jesus. He got so mad, he picked up that piece of steel, and he threw it at your pappy. And he hit me in my head and cracked my skull. Oh, see, that's why I had these blackout spells. Everybody don't know that. No, but I don't complain, not one time. Cause every time I goes out, Lord Jesus, the good Lord speaks to me. Yes, it does. And babies, listen. Yes, young man, I took the blow for your grandpappy. And if you don't know, you know this, babies. Whatsoever you is in life, somebody took the blow for you to be there.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yes, they did.
That's right.
Oh, somebody took the blow.
Mother, I don't know what to say. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Somebody get him. Help! No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Hurry, somebody please come on. What did you do? Oh my God. What did you do? She all right? What happened? No.
Mother Tubman.
Mother Tubman, my dear daughter of Zion. Some call you the general, but I call you my Moses.
Oh, Lord.
Mother Tubman, I have looked down on my great people of color with an aching heart. Yes, Mother, I know it breaks your heart as well. But I have called upon your memory to stir the flames of these great people again. And when their souls are reset, families will reunite, and they will again begin to teach their children godly principles to live by. When their souls are reset, Mother Tubman, they will return to the place where the village was important and it was more we and less me.
Lord Jesus.
Yes, Mother Tubman, I have anointed you and others who will embrace the words I have given you to rise up and reclaim their royalty.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
When they return to loving me and allowing me to be the center of their attention, then I will recrown them.
I'll recrown them.
So for each one that hear the words and embrace what I'm speaking to you, I am instructing you to re-crown them.
I'll recrown them.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Put the crowns on their heads.
Put the crowns on
Put
their
the crowns
heads.
on their heads.
Put the crowns on their
Put
heads.
the crowns on their heads.
Put the crowns on
My
their
daughter,
heads.
put the crowns on the heads of the king.
On their heads, put the crowns.
Put the crowns on the heads of the queen.
Put the crowns on their heads.
The young and the old will be brave, bold, and courageous enough
The crowns on their heads.
to reclaim their God-ordained place.
Put the crowns on their heads.
My question now is, who will be crowned?
Put the crowns
Who will
on their heads.
accept the call?
Oh, put the crowns on their heads. Put the crowns.
Mother, are you certain that you're all right?
Yes, baby.
I mean, I know we would hate to reschedule this meeting, but your health takes priority.
Yes, that's right, Mother. That's right. You know, you frightened all of us. And you are our general, and we must keep you strong.
Yes.
And Mother, General Moses, I don't know what I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm sorry.
And see, baby, that right there, that's the reason why us where us is. These babies, Professor, daughters, these babies, y'all don't know. But what done been done for y'all to be living the good life y'all's living. These babies don't know about all the blows that done been took for. No.
This is the very reason your presence is so vital. As we chart our course back to a sense of pride and strength of great people.
Oh, listen here, children, listen. Y'all so making mother feel real special with all this here fussing making over me now. Listen, they love mother.
We love you, Mother.
They love her. Yes,
We
they do.
love you.
Now, it's one thing y'all can know for sure. Is eyes gonna stay on the battlefield until I die.
Yeah, right.
No, ain't no condition gonna keep me from telling my peoples that us got to do better.
Yes.
Cause Lord knows, Lord, us is better than what us is at. Yes, us is.
Mother Tubman,
Yes, baby.
along with Jamal, I feel like an apology is in need.
Oh, sure.
The way my husband spoke to you was completely out of order. We just ask for your forgiveness. And we wish nothing but the best for you.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar. Now listen, I accept y'all apology.
Thank you, Mother.
Now Tubman ain't want to leave nobody behind. Yes. Knows I didn't. I led over 600 to freedom on that Underground Railroad. And the only ways anybody would have got left is they would have got me, you, and everybody else killed. No, that's why I can't give up. And I'ma keep it going to get my peoples on the right track. As a matter of factly, I tell you like this here.
Yes, ma'am, Mother.
I don't feel no waste time.
Yes.
I come too far from where I started from.
Yes.
Yes, God.
Mother. Yes, Mother.
Sing for me, Shirley.
Nobody told me
Yeah, girl.
the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
Sing that again, baby. Oh, yes.
I don't feel no waste time. I come this far from where I started from.
The Lord has been too good to us.
Nobody told me
He brought us to
the
a
road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far.
We got to keep it
I
going.
don't believe
Yes, we do.
he brought
We
me
got to
this
work
far.
together.
I don't believe
So
he
does
brought
ain't
me
give up.
this far.
Yeah, keep it
I
going.
don't
Sing with me.
believe he brought
You
me
can clap
this
if you
far.
want to.
I don't believe he brought me
That's
this
good.
far. I don't believe he brought me this far. I don't believe he brought me
God.
this far.
Hey.
I don't believe
Yeah, God.
he
You
brought me
gonna say that
this
one more
far.
time.
I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
Oh, that's good there.
Yes,
Oh,
Mother.
that's good.
Yes. Wow. Mother,
Yes, baby.
now I don't know if you were aware when you were passed out, but it seems as if you were having a conversation with someone.
Oh, baby. I just don't know how you know it. But God in heaven knows you're telling the truth. Ever since that plantation man hit me in my head with that piece of steel,
Yes, ma'am.
I just subject to pass out anytime and anywhere else. Oh,
Wow.
It happens without warning, Mother?
and next thing you know, listen, I'll be waking up just like right now. Yeah.
Mother, it seemed as though you were engaging in a heavenly dialogue and receiving divine instruction.
Oh, yes, indeed, I was. Baby, every move I done made, the good Lord done directed me. Eyes don't move till it speaks to me. Oh, yes, that's how comes I was here now. He told me to come here and see how I could help my people. Yes. Yes, he did.
My.
Yes.
What is your recollection of the divine conversation?
Oh, Booker, listen, the Lord say he been too good to us.
Oh.
Now you hear me? He said he been too good to us for us to be acting like us acting.
Yes.
8,000 of us babies getting shot in the street every year. Did you hear me? 8,000. Oh, he says us comes from royalty.
Yes.
So us needs to thank royalty.
Yes.
Us needs to speak royalty.
Yes.
And us got to start acting like royalty.
Yes.
He says us got to get the crowns put back on us head.
So that's what you were responding to when you were unconscious. When you were out, you were saying, put the crowns back on us heads. Put the crowns back on us heads.
Oh, yes, that's it, baby, that's it. The crown that the God got for us got 5 points on it. Now listen, the first point is spiritual. Everybody got to be led by God. Yes. And that second point is for families. We got to love each other, babies. Oh, yes, it's do. That third point is for communities. Now, do you know what that means? I was talking about the village. Y'all knows about the village? Us got to get back to the village.
Yes.
Oh, that fourth point there is for self-help and pride. Oh, my Lord. And then that last one, that one right there in the middle. Babies, it's for love. Us got to love one another. That's the crowns us got to put back on us heads. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Yes, God.
Mother, in the 50s and 60s,
Yes, baby.
I witnessed with my own eyes how Martin and other men's and women's of all different walks of life put aside those things that could have separated them to destroy their evil foe. And that's what I'm praying will happen in this meeting here today.
Yes.
My. Mrs. King, I too am enthused of what this meeting represents. As many of you may be aware, in 1895, I gave a speech called the Atlanta Compromise.
Ah, yeah. That's that speech that kind of got you. We studied this at Harvard, right? That speech that got you and Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois kind of going at each other.
You are correct in your recollection, young man. You know, living in these southern states, dealing with their attitudes, along with the systems and schemes devised to keep the Negro down. I felt it best that a Negro rise through hard work, education, non-threatening demands
That's good.
to accomplish our equality.
From what I studied, Dr. Du Bois had quite a different opinion from his view of Negroes living in the North.
I respected his opinion. He was right about focusing our educating our talented 10. But my contention then and now is everybody is not going to be a doctor and a lawyer. Even today, we are losing our boys and girls to the streets because we're not inspiring them to use the skills of plumbing,
Yes.
carpentry,
Say it, baby.
air conditioning and heating, shoe repair, etc.
Yes.
Aren't these honorable occupations?
Oh, yes, they did.
And Mrs. King, it concerns me that we have such an intelligent group of young people, but the leaders, the adults, the gatekeepers,
Sure enough.
are not creating in them a hunger for excellence in life. It's with extreme urgency that every part of the Negro community comes together to preach and teach, discipline, strong work ethics,
Yes, that's good.
intelligent behavior, and high goals.
But both of you agreed on one thing, and that was it was incumbent upon you as Negro leaders to recognize you had a coming societal issue facing the Negroes and to solve it. You both needed a plan and you pursued it the best way you knew how.
Yes.
You did
That's
that.
exactly why Barack wanted to make sure that I attended this meeting.
Oh.
He wanted everyone to know that of all the things that he tried to present to the world, the most important was the picture of a healthy African American family.
Families.
You know, he wanted it to be clear that a solid African American family is what will be one of our main pillars for our success.
Oh, yes. Ooh, baby, listen at this. Y'all sure did that in that White House.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Thank you,
yes,
Mother.
you did. You carried yourself with so much dignity.
Yes, they did.
Oh, and them girls are used. They sure is beautiful. Oh, listen, when I see her and President Obama, they look so happy together, didn't they? They look real happy. Oh, they made mother so proud. Yes, they did.
Wow.
Yes, made me so proud. Look at them babies.
Mother Tubman, thank you so much for that. That means so much coming from you.
You welcome, baby.
And Barack would tell me all the time, he would constantly remind me that we were being watched.
Oh. Lord knows he telling the truth about that there. Yes, he did. He told the truth.
Well, now, I knew that we were being watched by the world, but Mother, are you saying that you were watching us as well?
Oh, baby, listen at Mother. I was just sitting in front of the television, just watching. They be like, look at that baby. Oh, they look so good. Look at that baby, yes.
Okay.
I just watch.
Okay, well now, Mother, I know Barack is gonna want to know the answer to this, and I have to ask.
Okay.
What were you watching? What got your attention the most?
Oh, you really want to know, baby?
Yes, ma'am, I do, and I'm sure Barack will want to know as well.
Well, Mother was watching for that walk.
That walk.
Oh, that man knows he's a black man. Yes, Lord Jesus. Now listen, his mother may be his wife, but when God gave him that walk, it's 100% black. Yes, it is. Oh, he looks so, yeah, just walk, boy, just walk. Just look at him.
Okay, Mother, I will accept that coming from you. And to be quite honest, it is a compliment to know that the sisters and the mothers will all agree with me when I say that my husband, Barack Hussein Obama, he is all of that. Wouldn't you agree with me?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Why don't we say it together? 1, 2, 3, Barack Hussein Obama is all of that.
Yes, he is. Yes. You okay? You all right? You okay? All right now, he fine. He okay about it. He's okay.
I believe we men are in agreement that the 44th president is a prince.
Yes, he is.
A king.
Yes, he is. He's a king.
And a president.
Yes, he is.
All wrapped in one.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Quite handsome.
Yes, he is.
Very handsome.
Extremely intelligent.
Oh, yes, he is.
Certainly anointed by God to lead the U.S. and the world.
Oh, yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
But this brings me to my next question. Speaking of God, Sister Coretta, how do you describe the present state of the African American church?
Oh, tell him, baby. Tell him.
Quite frankly, Professor, I see the present state and condition of the African American church in need of resuscitation.
Oh, Lord, hallelujah, Jesus.
As Martin would say, the church has inhaled the poisonous gas of individuality. Cut off and dying alone in plain sight.
Oh, you sound just like him. Oh, yes. Now, listen, you ain't got to explain that to me. You listen, this is what you're saying. All of them trying to build their own kingdom. Is that what you're saying, baby?
Unfortunately, Mother, that's exactly what I'm explaining.
Yes.
That is the tragedy in our community.
Yes.
The very institution that has been the foundational launching pad for major Negro movements seems to be forfeiting its power.
But this is the train y'all want me to get on, right? So just tell me which one I need to hop on, because it looks like to me they're saying that they're all going to the same place, but everybody got their own train.
Oh, Lord.
My dear son,
Tell him.
the very institution, whether it's the church or institution that God wants to use to overthrow injustice, the power is in collaboration.
Yes.
That's right.
The power is working as one.
Yes.
For one people, one cause going in one direction.
Oh, and that's the same way us was with that Underground Railroad. Oh, yes. If us was gonna get the peoples to freedom, us had to have no gaps in it. Us couldn't have no gaps. All that connection had to be together, heart to heart, and rail to rail.
Yes, Mother. And one of those gaps that was for the Negroes was our ignorance of finance.
Oh, my Lord.
So we must begin to understand the power of the dollar. Because if our goal for finance, to obtain finance, is to just enrich ourselves, we begin to spend it on useless, frivolous things.
You don't need it.
But when we began to understand the power of the dollar,
yes,
we began to collaborate.
Yes.
We got to work together.
We began to seek out entrepreneurs and ideas and inventions in our community.
Yes.
And we empowered them by investing in them.
Yes.
The power of money is what you exchange it for.
Yes.
And what a sad indictment on those organizations and those posturing as to be supposedly strong Negro men. In my humble opinion, we must encourage the fraternities, the churches, and every organization involving a Negro man. And we must send these men into the homes that are absent of a father.
Oh, my Lord.
And that's why we address the boys. I concurrently request our Negro women do the same thing with our girls.
Yes.
That's why I believe any and every part of the Negro community shall come together and work together with the fraternities and the sororities, working hard.
And if I might chime in,
Yes, baby.
I would encourage all pastors to readjust your focus.
Yes.
A message that does not guide your congregations in the 6 days between the Sundays that you're preaching to them.
Ooh, that's good.
Creating a message for hopelessness and despair, whether God even cares.
Oh, yes, baby. And what you're saying is some strong stuff. Yes, it is. But it ain't nothing but the truth. Yes. Listen, children, listen. If I'm going to put the crowns back on the mama's heads, they first got to start loving the children and training them up. Yes, they do. And you strong menses, y'all is warriors. Yes, it is. And you need it in the homes. You need it to lead and guide our young kids. Oh, and if I'm going to put the crowns back on the baby's heads, they got to set the what you call them things? The GPSs towards home. Yes, you got to set them towards home. That's what you got to do.
And Mother, I certainly hope that the people here will open up their hearts and minds till you run out of crowns.
Don't want no more crowns.
Let me say something. You don't know this Ash, but when I was growing up, I mean, I grew up poor. You knew that, but you didn't know that my sister and I had to wear the same pair of shoes.
Oh my.
And worse than that, my brother and we had to alternate wearing the same underwear.
Jesus.
And it was a humiliating time. And I guess when I think about it, because there were times when we didn't have food unless somebody lady came over and gave us some food. So it was like I was a community project.
My Lord Jesus.
I said that if I ever got out of that I would always leave it in my rearview mirror.
No, Jamal, that's what I've been trying to tell you. It's been the village that has looked out for us and kept us from falling through the cracks. We should always look back on it with appreciation.
Yes.
If I may respond to this beautiful couple.
Yes, talk to him, baby. Talk to him.
As I listen to you expound to you what you feel is your legitimate and God-given right to obtain the fruits and enjoy the fruits of these fields of these United States.
I mean, if you work hard, you play hard. Isn't that the way it is, Professor? I mean, you get out, you get blessed enough to get out, you don't owe anything to anybody but to be the best you.
My young son,
Lord.
the privilege of today did not come free.
Yes.
Even when we were so-called free from slavery.
Yes, that's
Our
good.
people was in years of legal servitude with vagrant laws and Jim Crow laws.
Yes, they did. Yes.
But as you can see, 400 years later, through many sacrifices, God has turned our captivity.
Hallelujah, Jesus. Yes.
Okay, wait a minute. I think I see what you're saying. Okay, so you're saying that the sacrifices that people made beforehand paved the way for me to have these opportunities today.
Yes.
That we're all tied together in this journey of life.
Listen, now you're finally getting it. That's what us been trying to tell y'all all night long. Boy, listen, you act like you's the ones who got hit in the head with that piece of steel.
Yeah, yes, indeed. It's you and your generation that will provide the intelligence, the strategies, and the energy to the Negroes, or as you call us, African Americans, back on track.
That's right. And you know what, Jamal? I, without a shadow of a doubt, believe that you're capable of doing just that.
Yes, you is.
You, with the help of young people like my daughters, Malia and Sasha, high school students, college students,
Y'all's in here.
even those who are incarcerated, and those who are out on the street. I mean, they are honestly waiting for someone just like you, a strong soldier, to just rise up and lead them.
That is a really big deal. I don't think, I mean, you know, we're talking about changing a nation. I mean, you really think I'm ready for that?
We know
you're ready.
Ready.
Yes.
I'm not a leader like that.
Jamal, yes, you are. So I know you can do it. I mean, just look what you've done trying to make money. Just imagine what you can do trying to build people.
As I had a lot of books and they gave me insight into how to build wealth. I mean, you know, building money is not the same thing as building people, baby.
I have the book for you that will teach you how to build people.
Ooh, is it the book I taken by baby? Is it that one?
Yes, ma'am.
What is
It is. It's the Bible.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. God has everything you need in His Word to lead, guide, and direct you to teach His people and to get back on track.
Yes.
And you can start right there at 2 Chronicles 7 and 14.
That's good. She's smart.
I mean, you know all the stuff I said about the church and God and all. I mean, you think God can use somebody like me?
Yes.
I mean, who's gonna follow me?
I'll follow you.
I would.
Oh,
I would follow you.
Oh.
look at that.
Oh.
I believe that when we all come together and work together, we can put the village back together.
Oh.
Yes, you good right there. Yeah.
Wow. Yes, yes.
Well,
Come on, Jamal. You know you can do it.
Come on, baby.
if God will have me, then I'll do it. Okay, but now, here's the thing, is that we all gotta, get together. We gotta hold hands and bond together. Listen, we can go to our neighborhoods and we can reclaim those homes.
Yes.
We can rebuild these families.
Yes.
We can create our own investment groups, buy back the block.
Yes.
We can build our own banks. Listen, we can build more businesses than we ever had before.
Yes.
Listen, here's another thing. We can reclaim our neighborhoods.
Yes.
And the last thing, probably the most important thing,
What's that?
is that we can change our attitudes
Oh,
towards one another.
Oh, yes. My son.
That's right.
All these things are like music to my ears.
Yes, they are.
And I believe that Martin would agree that this same can-do spirit that stirred the bus boycott in Montgomery or the children marches in Birmingham, it's the same spirit that's stirring this meeting.
Oh, that's good. I feel it.
Thank you, Miss King.
Oh, I feel that, baby.
And Mother Tubman, thank you.
You welcome, baby.
and-
I like this boy.
Brother Booker T, thank you. And Miss Obama, thank you. And to my lovely wife, baby,
Look at that.
I'm sorry. I haven't been what I needed to be. I haven't treated you well. I appreciate you holding on. And I'm gonna be the best man I can be for you. Thank you.
That's good. Oh, yes, that's good there. That's good.
I have a question.
Oh, here we go with this here.
I was just
foolery again. Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't take it. I can't.
Let's see.
One small favor. It's not bad. It's since we're gonna put the village back together, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna put these families back together. I've been thinking about family, and I was just wondering if you'd all call me Nephew.
Yes, nephew. We call you nephew.
Sure. Oh, okay. Well,
nephew.
listen here. I'ma call you son.
Hey! And thank you, Mother. I appreciate that. You'll be mother forever. And you'll all be aunts and uncles. And y'all will be cousins and strangers.
Yeah. No,
Cousins.
Yes. Us is families.
Well, General,
Yes,
I declare that this meeting was a great success.
Oh, and I was in full agreement with your booker. Listen, do y'all agree with that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
What
ma'am.
about y'all? Y'all think this is a good meeting? All right, now listen here. Listen to this, babies. Let Mother tell you. See, Shelly is gonna write these here notes up. Y'all know Shelly, right? She gonna write the notes. And then us gonna pass them out to everybody in here, okay? And what we need you to do is, we want you to take them out and give them to everybody that you see. Tell the color folk that you've been to the meeting. Yes, and us gonna put the village back together.
Hey!
And us gonna get the crown put back on us heads. Remember, that first poke is spiritual.
Yes.
That second poke is for families.
Yes.
Oh, and that third poke is for community, which is the village. Yes, it is. That fourth one is for self-help and pride. And last but not least, love. That's the crowns us got to put back on us heads.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yes.
Take it away. Hey.